Hello dear traders, you're watching a weekly link up on InstaForex TV channel with me, Kate Stichina. In our program we discuss the ongoing developments on Forex and try to forecast further moves of popular trading instruments. InstaForex technical analyst Peter Yakimovic will give us his expert advice. Recently, the single European currency has been in favor with the traders. Thus, the euro is gaining ground against the US dollar. Nevertheless, the most popular currency pair is still finishing the week in the red. Hi Peter, do you foresee correction of the euro-dollar pair next trading week?
Hello there traders. On the euro versus US dollar, what I found is a strong downward momentum and downward pressure on this currency pair. I also found that there is a downward channel according to the 4-hour time frame, well-defined downward channel, and the price is right now testing the resistance. So the buying looks extremely risky at this point, and you also don't want to fight a trend. So my advice to watch for selling opportunities in this currency pair, and downward targets are set the price of 1.1510. This is based on the previous price action, and the second downward target, if you see the valid breakout of the first one, the second downward target is at the price of 1.1400, and this is also a round number and psychological number for most investors and traders. So downward pressure in the background, resistance on the test, watch for selling opportunities on this currency pair.
Could you please make comments on another European currency, the pound sterling? Do you think the pound-dollar pair is doomed to persistent decline?
On the British pound versus US dollar, basically what I found is there is a bearish flag in creation. There is a very slow upward movement and the trend line is holding for now, but I think it's a question of the time when we'll see the breakout of this support trend line. If you see the value breakout, and when you see the value breakout, then watch for selling opportunities since there is also strong downward trend on this currency pair. So watch for selling opportunities if you see the value breakout of the support trend line of the bearish flag, and then the downward targets are set at the price of 1.3205 based on the previous price action, and the second target is set at the price of 1.3095, which is also based on the previous price action. So buying looks extremely risky. Watch for selling opportunities on the breakout.
Market participants changed their sentiment on the dollar-yen pair. Earlier this week, traders flocked to safe haven assets, for example, the Japanese yen. However, later, the dollar-yen pair made a correction and regained some losses. Peter, could you please share your outlook on this currency pair?
On the USD versus Japanese yen, what I found is a 3-day balance. So there is an indecision right now on this currency pair. I found an inside bar formation, and the resistance of this formation is at the price of 109.45, and the support of this formation is at the price of 108.10. Now, my advice for you is to wait for breakout of resistance or the breakout of the support to confirm the further direction. If you see the valid breakout of the resistance, the upward target will be set at the price of 111.35, which is basically a swing high based on the daily time frame. If you see the valid breakout of the support, then the downward target will be set at the price of 106.90, which is a level based on the daily time frame, the daily bars in the previous price action. So watch for the breakout of the support or of the resistance to confirm the further direction on this currency pair.
Investors are still unable to express sentiment on buying risky assets, so the Australian dollar both dropped and rose in value against the American counterpart this week. What can traders expect from the EURUSD pair in the short term?
On the Australian dollar versus US dollar, what I found is a complex upward correction. So there is a strong downward pressure in the background, and in my opinion, the Australian dollar versus US dollar is doing the upward correction a little bit complex. This currency pair is building the bearish flag, complex bearish flag, and my advice to watch for a breakout and successful retest of the bearish flag to confirm a further downward direction. In my opinion, the upward moment is very limited, and I will watch for selling opportunities near the resistance, or if you see the value breakout of this bearish flag. The downward targets are set the price of 0.7410 and the 0.7325. So watch for selling opportunities on this currency pair.
Thank you, Peter, for your trading recommendations. See you next week. You have watched the Linkup on the InstaForex TV channel with me, Kate Stichina, and Petar Jakimovic, technical analyst of InstaForex office in Serbia. We wish you always profitable trading. See you soon.